Hey Flosstube, this is Amy and I'm here to talk to you about some more cross stitch today. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm just looking forward to spending some time with you and letting you know a little bit about what I have been working on. For starters, I failed to show this pattern the first video when I showed you my completed ink circles. This is a Cert to Circles is the pattern that I used. And it's all done on, I did the black 14 count Aida and used the DMC floss that was called for. It's the variegated floss and it's number 111. So that was a pattern that I forgot to show you before. I'm just going to go through my little stack here. This is a Lizzie Kate, Santa 04. I thought it was really cute. I love Santa's little outfit and his hot chocolate and cookie. And on this one, I'm using 28 count even weave. And some of the colors, I'm using the DMC, some the Victorian motto, just kind of filling in with what I have. And let's see if I can find it here. Sorry. These are the colors that I'm using. So mostly DMC and then Victorian motto, the reds and the greens. I got the Christmas pack. It was very, very pretty. It's very pretty. So Victorian Pine Bough and Glory Rose are the two motto threads I'm using. Since I started my cross stitch journey up again in 2018, I really thought I would grab the Santa because it was towards the end of the year when I started stitching again, and I got the called for, I believe it's called Davos fabric. I got a little bit of a start on it. Not much. The colors in this one are really, really pretty. I'm using the DMC colors on this one. So that's the 2018 Santa. Let it snow. Liberty Lane is a pattern that I got that I have not started on yet. I want to use Priscilla from the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. I want to use her color conversion that she has listed on her blog. Very bright, very pretty colors. I pulled out a few of them. Then I also subbed some Victorian motto threads on there as well. I'm not crazy about the fabric. I pulled out some hand-dyed even weave, and I think it's too grungy for this pattern. So that's why I started and stopped very quickly because I want to get a little bit cleaner fabric so the bright colors will show even better. So that's Liberty Lane, and that is by Country Cottage Needleworks. Once again, using Priscilla's color conversion on that. So Hometown Holidays is one that I completed last year. So cute. Love the Christmas trees. Love the red truck. And I went ahead and used a big piece of this fabric so I could do some more, not to stay together, but to just coordinate and have the same fabric. So this was the Hometown Holiday Tree Lot by Little House Needleworks. And I got the bookstore. I love to read, so of course I had to get the bookstore. And I got Main Street Station. Trying to get used to everything being backwards on the screen. This is a really cute one with the train. Little train station. And for those, I'm using some DMC, I'm using some Call for Classic Colorworks, and I'm also subbing in some Victorian motto threads. There's one that she has that shades of olive that's really, really pretty. Another project that I've got the patterns for, but I haven't started, is By the Bay Needlepoint. And Jan Hicks did a By the Bay pattern, and hers, I believe, was Harbor Haven. So, so very pretty. So about the time she was finishing hers up, I was traveling. We were camping and talked my husband into driving out of the way a little bit and going by Cleburne, Texas to Fancy Stitches. And Brenda and I were blessed with about an hour to get to shop in there before the guys got tired of waiting on us. And the two ladies that were working that day were just so super sweet. They have a sweet little shop dog that loves to hang out. And it was fun looking through that. They had a lot of traffic in and out of the store. And right before our time was up, they told us about the sale closet. So they have a really neat sale closet that we got to dig through. It was a lot of fun. So in the sales closet, I found the By the Bay needle art, and mine is the Nantucket Village series. So I didn't get the whole thing. I got number 3. Oh, number 4. I'm gonna get used to this, guys. This is hard. There's an actual photo that they used on this pattern that kind of fell apart because the glue. And then number 5. So I don't have the whole scene, but I have the middle part of it. So they will connect together, and I think they'll look okay together, even if I don't get the other 2 pieces. So that's Nantucket Village by the Bay Needle Art. And these patterns have been around for a while, I believe. 2013 by Donna Bayless. Very pretty. Here are some of the colors that I pulled out to go with this one. Some DMC, a lot of Victorian motto, got the blues and the greens, the watercolors that are really pretty. And for the fabric, oh, I love this. This is what I got, and it's a 28 count Summer Sky Jobelin. 32 count Summer Sky Jobelin, and it looks like a sky. So pretty. So fun to start. Another project that I started and then stopped because I am not loving my fabric choice, but I love the pattern. The pattern's beautiful. Tiny Modernist, Words to Live By. I did not subscribe to the monthly club, but I have been buying these on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. So this is part 1 that goes in the middle. I know you've all seen this, but Follow Your Dreams. And I used 14 count Black Ada. I did the border first. I got off somewhere on counting. I fudged it. So it's off, and it's not perfect. I like the look of these colors on the black, but I do not like this Ada for this. So after many hours, I stopped, and I want to start again with some different fabric. So once again, I got the part 1, Follow Your Dreams. Part 2, When It Rains, Look for Rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Part 3, Nothing Worth Having Comes Easily. And part 4 is Recipe for Success. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. So I'm way behind on the patterns, and I want to start back, but give me ideas. If you have some ideas on what fabric might work and still show the pretty colors. I really don't want to change the colors because I really like her color choices on those. So if you have ideas for fabric for me on that one, I would love to hear them. Another big project that I've started more than once is the Rosewood Manor Autumn Quakers. I know the Sunshine Stitchers have a stitch along for this, and they've been talking about the Autumn Quakers. And the first time I started, I used a piece of my own fabric and decided it was too clean. So I tried to tea and coffee stain it after I had a little corner of it done, and of course my colors ran in my threads. So I started again. I ordered the 28 count doubloon for that. The first piece of fabric I got was too short. It was too small. It wasn't quite what I thought it would measure. So I waited, and then I ordered again. I finally got a piece that will work, and I've got a little start. So I've started the top left-hand corner, this motif. It calls for the Valdani flosses, and I wanted to sub my Victorian motto instead. So got my fall bag, got all these pretty colors. Oh my goodness, there's so many pretty colors for this one. Now the Valdani threads I didn't see in person, but I pulled up pictures and got as close as I could. The colors are so pretty. And then even if they don't really match what the original pattern is, I think it's still going to be beautiful. I am having a hard time counting on this one. So you guys know I've just switched over to even weave after Ada, and it's so hard for me for counting. If the stitches are all right beside each other, I'm okay, but I was skipping around because of all the color changes, and somewhere I got off half of a stitch. And everything else is going to be thrown off. So I need to start this one again. So I want it to be right. I don't want to not start right. So I just think this pattern is beautiful. So those are some of the works in progress that I have. Most of those are from Stitch Mania, when I was really excited to get a project today done in May. So I had a lot kitted up. And then, you know, I don't know how y'all do it, but I tried. I got a little bit of start on most everything. And then I just wanted to start finishing things up. So I kept concentrating on different ones just to get them done. So that's a little bit of what I have that's ready to go and that I will be working on, and just wanted to share that with you today. Thanks for spending time with me, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye, y'all.